I think that Justin is a really strong competitor. I think that Justin will embrace the big stage, but you never know until you actually put him there. But everything that I've seen to this point gives me confidence that he's going to be able to convert when we need the big kick. And the thing that I typically like to talk with specialists about is that every kick is a big kick. Let's hope the game-winning kick comes in the first quarter and, it's kind of a golf clap play. But it may come on the very last play of the game. And our approach to those kicks needs to be the same, whether it's evident to everybody in the building that it's going to be a game winner, or whether it's a time for folks to get up and go to the concession stand. Every hit is important, and we need to be able to turn the page, because if you ask those guys, hey, what's the most important kick, they're going to tell you the next one, and that's how I feel.
Coach, how do you prepare him for that?
That's difficult. Yeah. What you try and do in practice is you try and put him in pressure situations. You try and simulate pressure, so you try and create noise. You try and get people around him. Legs tend to startle a little bit, when they have a lot of people around them. And you tend to just try and create a situation like Coach Ash will present us with a 2-minute situation where a kick to win. But it's different. It's different in practice than in a game. So that part of it is certainly a leap, and it's a leap that every kicker has to take, and it's Justin's turn to take it.
How about? Go ahead.
Do you feel like Korsak has made strides throughout the summer?
I think people are going to be really excited with what they see with Adam Korsak. Now, the balls are going to be very different than an American punter. The balls will not be the big, booming, towering shots like we had last year. These balls will be kind of ugly in some ways, but very, very effective. So I'm really excited about Adam Korsak, and I think that he's going to show Rutgers fans a different approach to punting, but a highly effective way to gain net yards on our opponent.
He's been in a black jersey all summer. I know Chris had said he had an eye procedure, but I know he played Australian rules football, but he's never played American football. How do you kind of ease him into that first time he's going to have to make a tackle?
I know it. Well, he's a really good athlete, very fine golfer, excellent surfer. Obviously, the Aussie young people, they grow up playing footy the same way that our young people grow up playing football. So the athletic part of it, I'm not concerned about. The experience and the size of the crowd and the atmosphere, I think, will be a little bit new and different for him. But he's a real mature young man. I don't know if you guys have talked to him, but he's a real mature dude. He's got a real mature approach. He seems to be kind of unflappable. And I'm excited to watch him play. I feel like my expectations for him are extremely high, and I feel like he will meet those expectations.
So no, I guess, physical concerns, in terms of covering and anything?
You don't want that guy to make a hit, because that's your free safety, so you don't want the ball to get back there. But if it gets back there, yeah, I feel like he's going to be able to get it on the ground, because there's some physicality in the game that he played when he was a boy.
Time for one more. With the linebacking core, how have the outside guys progressed throughout camp to this point?
I think we're getting better. I think we're getting better every day. Coach challenges me all the time on the details of that position. And so we're working diligently to identify some of the details that we're a little short on. But we've had an ability to get around the ball. We've had an ability to get around the passer, be very productive players in camp. And at the end of the day, very much like kicking and punting, it's a production-oriented business. I have to get the details where we want them as a staff and where Coach wants them. But I think we're going to have production even sometimes when I don't have the details quite right. So I'm really excited for those guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.